Good evening, and welcome to the Flower Hour / the 1927 Club. I think the 1927 Club is slowly starting to take over, mate. Mr. Rob Boyle's got some issues with his internet at present, but I just think he's scared, but he doesn't like the competition, and we are taking over, my friend. I am joined tonight by my co-host for the 1927 Club, Mr. Rhys David Evans. How are we, sir?
Not bad. I'm happy to see us back to club again, mind.
Yeah.
I know a couple of old people complained. One or two old men complained, but we're back to 1927 Club now, the way it should be.
Yeah, well, we might have a row for doing that offside, but I just put it up there anyway. So, yes. It is what it is. It's what we come up with, wasn't it? And bugger it. So the plan of attack for tonight is quiz night. I think you've done some questions. I've done some questions. The questions I've done are all related to the championship in general. I think you've done who am I questions. Am I right in saying that? Yeah,
just name us some ex-clubs they played for and guess who the player is.
Happy days. So, and you did say they're all Cardiff related.
Yeah, every one of them was featured for Cardiff at some point in the career. I just thought, it is Cardiff pod, so I may as well stick to that. But the clubs I've got written down are not in order of when they played, so I've mixed it up a bit like I have.
Nice. Keep everybody on their toes and guessing. So before we start the quiz, obviously we'll be back on Saturday night to discuss the QPR game. What's your thoughts leading up to that now this week, mate? How are you feeling about us going there and picking up something?
I mean, at the same way I feel like us go to any game at the minute. I'm just nervous. I think if we start the game like we did against Sheffield Wednesday, I don't see why we can't beat them. We're away from home. The pressure will be on them to show up, and if we do start fast and start playing well.
They're in a poor run of form at the moment as well, I believe.
Exactly. I mean, nick an early goal away from home at there. They play Canton. That is toxic. They got to change their shape to try and counter us or stop us. Who knows? I mean, we could. Again, Sheffield Wednesday is one of those games where we should have been 3 or 4 up half time.
Yeah.
We just get complacent without chances after scoring. On Saturday, you take 2 or 3 of them chances, and all of a sudden, you're on fire. I just think we've got to go into it like we get against Sheffield Wednesday. Start fast on the front foot, get pace out wide, and just attack them. They've not got a Barry Barn and a Summer Group, like that. So,
would you the attacking four that started Saturday? Would you go again with that? I know it's away from home, but would you change anything up? I thought they were brilliant first half Saturday.
I'd stick the same front four. I would Saturday. Probably around 60 minutes. I think Alves looked a bit leggy, a bit tired. That's the point. Then I'd probably drop Ashford to the right or the left, whichever one Alves is playing, and put Ruben on. Because again, Ruben will be effective with pace either side of him. Yeah. So it's just that's the only worry for me though, is our subs seem very much premeditated, pre-planned, pre-thought out, and they seem to cost us more than they ever help us. Like,
yeah, it was going back to Saturday. Obviously, their manager made 3 changes right on half time, didn't he, for the start of the second half. And obviously changed the game, and we waited until, I'm not sure, 60-odd minutes was there. Like you said, he's normally wait until that point, and then the subs come on, don't he? But, I think changes needed to be made after the first 10 minutes of the second half. Because they controlled most of the second half, I think we allowed Barry Bannon, or whatever his name is, too much time on the ball second half. I think we highlighted that Saturday, didn't
we? Yeah, I think the second half, the first 5 minutes, you could see we just needed to take Alves off, put Ashford wide, bring Turnbull on, and have a flat midfield 3. Turnbull can go forward. You've got Chambers doing the tracking and on Bannon, sticking with him. Then you've got the other midfielder then, which would be in Mansberg, just covering up the other players, you know what I mean? So I think the subs kind of cost us, I think. I mean, no offence, I hope we never see El Ghazi again. I think, that year or 2 out of football, forget what does the body, but the brain, like, he's a yard offside all the time. he's a yard behind things. I just think it's just too quick for him now, and it's too much now. I think so. Tana, again, he needs a couple of games in the 21s he should be playing. I thought he should have played today in the 21s, get some fitness in him. But he seemed way off it.
What's your thoughts talking about the under-21s there? Obviously, they had a good win this afternoon. So Mitch seems to be banging them in for fun there now at the under-21s, doesn't he? Do you think he'll have a chance between now and the end of the season, or do you think he's too close for comfort and they probably won't risk it?
Put it this way, we could have beat QPR, Preston, and then Stoke back-to-back. We could have won all 3 games. That's 10 points in the last 4 games. We could be safe at that point. He'd be on the bench then, coming on for 20 minutes at the end of the game. At the minute, again, the difference in level is massive. I mean, we had Etienne Velonica, who was scoring for fun for, is it Maribor? We signed him years ago. Malky never played him. He's only had 21 scoring for fun. He played 20 minutes in one game, and he looked so completely out of it. The standard was just such a big jump, like so. But again, it's good to see a player. It's strange because he's got Champions League pedigree. He's got Champions League experience. And he's in the under-21s playing. Can't get stiff the first team.
Yeah, bonkers, isn't it? But obviously they see what's going on behind closed doors, and I think he was out injured for a while as well, wasn't he? So obviously, but he's been playing there consistently now. Like I said, I think he scored 5 goals in the last 7 games. So fair play to him. He's
a big pre-season, getting good pre-season under your belt now in the summer. Atete will probably go to loan again next season. So there's a chance for Symru to step up then and challenge like Robinson and Salek for some minutes. I mean, League One game, not League One, sorry, is it, I don't know what they call it, the League Cup, whatever it's called now. That's a great chance for him now to start next season to get some game time, first team football.
Yeah.
So just keep plugging away, keep working hard. It's not going to, no, it'll only help you. So
100%. And before I dive into the comments, before we start the quiz, I just wanted to say as well, it came out yesterday about Andy Rinamoto's brother tragically lost his life in a Thai boxing accident, I think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, he kicked in the ribs or something in a Muay Thai fight.
Yeah,
and he died after. Our thoughts with Andy anyway and his family.
Yeah, you don't know what to say, but thoughts are with all family and friends and things. Thoughts go out to Andy Rinamoto. Right, let's dive into the comments quickly before we start the quiz. Mr. Reliable, Mr. Paul is in the room. Good evening, Paul. He don't miss many, do we, Paul, if any?
Definitely.
Jamie, good evening, buddy. Paul said as well, I've not been more nervous about his squad on the brink. And that we are on the brink, aren't we?
Big time.
We need to sign Patrick Swayze. Wait, we've got enough ghosts already. Evening, Rhys. How are you, pal? Paul says, Simic took his goals well, played well, but just an observation, he's another Atete type that likes to throw his hands everywhere when he's not passed to. I didn't see any of the game today, Paul, so you obviously sounds like you watched it. I literally seen about 20 seconds, I think, and that was it. So, yes. Right, what's Rhys saying? Got people online calling Rhys a clown for not playing Simic yet.
Let's be honest, if he drops Salek right now, people will call him a clown for dropping Salek. So he's in a lose-lose situation right now, Rhys is, let's be honest, with the squad picking him.
Yeah. Jamie said, Rhys's first job was at McDonald's. That was full of clowns as well. Right, let's dive straight into the quiz then, Betty. I think you've done 10 questions. I've got 12. So again, as a reminder, all of my questions are based on the history of the championship. And Rhys's questions are, who am I? Are we going to take it in turns?
Yeah, do one each. Sort of thing, like alternate.
One each, and happy days. Guys in the chat, for those who are regulars, obviously if you can type in the chat your answers, and then we'll give it, 20, 30 seconds and reveal the answer. So I'm hopeless at quizzes, mind. Rob will back me up on that. Normally I'm the quiz master, so yeah, let's have a little look at it. So do you want to start, Bet?
Yes, I don't want to start in. So what I'm going to do is I'll name one team this player's played for, and I can have a guess. And if no one gets it, I'll set another team. And they're not in order of when he played for each team. It's just they played for this team at some point, and it's no order, but they all played for Cardiff at some point. So the first team this player played for, or one of them, is Blackburn.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can check the answer for that.
I'm going to wait for the second one before I...
There's not many guesses yet, so I'll check another side. I'll check another side in. Aston Villa. I'll check the other side in.
Aston Villa. I wish I went with my gut now. Here's to you, Peter Whittingham. City loves you more than you will know. Whoa.
Seems no one's got it right yet. I'll name another side.
What's that?
Seems no one's got it right yet. I'll name another team they played for.
It's not Whitshead, is it?
Nope, no Whittingham. St. Johnstone.
St. Johnstone. I'm hopeless now.
So was this player.
Blackburn. Aston Villa. Rudy Gestede. Is it Rudy Gestede? No.
And the last team I'll say is Hearts. Obviously, Cardiff's one of them teams, but the last team I'll say is Hearts.
Scottish international has got to be in. I haven't got a Scooby-Doo.
Do you want a position?
Yeah, but that's not going to help me.
He's a goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper. Trying a process of elimination. Was he signed for us, or did we have him on loan?
We signed him permanent.
Oh, I don't know.
Somebody said McGregor. Last hint, 2008.
That makes no good to me. I pass.
It's the FA Cup year, that was. Think back when keeper was in the FA Cup.
Oh, not Enkel, man.
There we are.
There's
the first one.
He was shocking.
Like I said, he wasn't very good.
Can you remember? I think he was playing for Villa. I'm sure it was Villa, and they were playing in the derby against Birmingham, I think. And somebody took a throw in. Was it a back pass, and it went straight under his foot?
See if he can play for us as well. Ball went under his foot.
I think that's a trait that we've picked up now. Ethan Hovat did it as well, hasn't he?
Oh God, don't annoy me, please.
Right, here we go.
I forget he's our keeper.
Right, first question on EFL Championship history. Who has the record number of points in a championship season?
I know this one. I don't want to shout out loud or all.
Yeah, just give them 2 minutes or 30 seconds. And do you know how many points they had? Can you guess?
And they're thereabouts, Sam. And I remember they're thereabouts. I remember this season.
So we'll give the guys a minute or two. Paul's gone for Sunderland. Jamie says Leeds. Shall I give him a clue, do you reckon?
It's up to you. I know it's none of them answers so far, but if you want to give him a clue.
They're not in the championship as it stands. That's all I'm giving him. Rhys missed the bloody question. I'll read it out again just for you, Rhys. Who has the record number of points in a championship season? So who scored the most points, or who's collected the most points in any championship season? Could do with a countdown clock now, can we? Rhys goes for Newcastle. Go on then, Rhys David Evans. What's your answer, mate?
Reading. I think it was like 106 points it was.
Correct. Spot on.
Steve Corporal was manager and stuff. They were fantastic out here.
Yeah. Well done, buddy.
Next one. Right. So this obviously next Cardiff player. This player played for Portsmouth. Did we say 2 teams?
Yeah, name a couple, yeah.
So Portsmouth, Wolves, Northampton Town. 3 teams you played for. At least.
Portsmouth, Wolves.
And when I say his name, everyone will remember him for the exact same thing.
No, I haven't got a clue. Like I said, I'm hopeless with the who am I's, if I'm honest. That's why I normally do them. Any more clubs?
There's a few, but they're out in like parts of Europe. If I say the country they play in, they kind of give it away anyway. He's known for his appearance against Leicester. I'll say that.
Still haven't got a Scooby-Doo. No, there's not many guesses on this one either.
Hungarian, yes.
Still don't. I think Halford maybe. Don't think he's Hungarian, was he?
No.
Can you see the comments on your screen or no?
I can see the comments there now coming through.
Paul got it right?
Paul got it. Gabo Jeepish.
Well done, Paul, boy.
The rugby tackle against Leicester.
Good work, Paul. Fair play. Right. Going back to mine then. So we just talked about the record number of points. Who has the lowest number of points in a championship season?
Ooh.
Again, I'll give you a clue. They're not currently in the championship as it stands.
One or 2 teams for me, this one is. And I don't think either right, maybe. I don't know. Oh.
Richard Newell says Derby. Come on, guys. Get your answers flying in here. Rhys Lasky says Rotherham. Jamie says Rotherham. Paul says Rotherham. I'll give you another clue. No, it wouldn't help me, mine, so I don't know if it'll help anybody else. The total number of points they had was 23.
See.
Chris, football. The question was, mate, who has the lowest number of points in the championship? So which team holds the record for having the least number of points in any championship season? What was your instinct, Rhys, when you seen the question, mate?
I'm going to say my what I thought.
Yeah.
Either MK Dons or Yeovil. Because Yeovil had one season of the championship. We had Joe Rolson on there. And MK Dons have now got the championship, I believe, a few years back, and they struggled big time.
The correct answer is Rotherham. So there's a few people who mentioned that in the chat. So well done, guys. Back to Rhys's super solid ones now.
Like I said, I made them difficult tonight. So the player will be someone everyone knows, but I won't name the obvious clubs they played for. So this person played for Burnley, Derby, Blackburn, Cardiff. I missed out a few clubs, obviously.
Derby. What was the four clubs again?
This is four of the few he's played for, but Burnley, Derby, Blackburn, Cardiff.
Any idea, Josh? Before your time, I expect. I haven't got a Scooby-Doo.
There's another club in there, but as soon as I say that other club, I think it gives it away.
Go on in.
Aston Villa.
No, there's Whittingham this time, then. Paul got him straight away before you said Aston Villa, so
yeah,
fair play. Paul. Well done, fair play. Should we move on now that the question was answered correctly? Yeah?
Yeah, it's fine.
Question number 3 then on the EFL Championship. Obviously, the championship got rebranded from what was called the Football League First Division to the EFL Championship or the Football League Championship. What year was that rebranded? Got a guess, but obviously I know you're not shouting.
Yeah, I think I'm going to guess.
We're going to have to make, when we do these again next time, you're going to have to write your answers on a thing, on a piece of paper, and then hold it up to the screen. Jamie says 1992. Get your guesses in. I'll read the question out again. The Football League Division 1 was rebranded to the Football League Championship. What year was it rebranded? Want to have a guess, Josh? Shrugged his shoulders. I haven't got a clue. Paul says 2012. Shout your guess out then. Jamie says 1994.
2003, I'm going to say. 2003, 2004 season.
2003, 2004.
Because we were promoted from Division 2. I think a year or two later it changed.
I'll give it another couple of seconds to see if there's any stragglers. Paul, what's your answer, buddy?
2012, Paul got.
Oh, that's right. My bad. So the correct answer is, you weren't a million miles away, buddy. The correct answer was the 2004-2005 season. So not bad at all, that, mate. That's good, that is. Your turn.
Oh, yeah. This player played for Sheffield Wednesday, Forest, Barnsley, Millwall, Leeds and Cardiff.
Bloody hell. I'm going to have to start writing them down, man. What was it?
Sheffield Wednesday, Forest, Millwall, Barnsley, Leeds and Cardiff.
No Stephen McPhail, is it?
Straight away.
It was it?
Yeah.
Happy days. Get in there. Get in there. Sorry, guys, I didn't give him much chance then. Top player he was for us as well, wasn't he?
Underappreciated as well, I reckon. I don't think people appreciated what he could do with the football, his feet.
Yeah.
And back then, there was no sort of 4-2-3-1 sort of style of play, the football, controlling the ball and stuff. And I think if we had him 5 years later, when Wits was in his prime, them two together would have been absolutely deadly. I know they played together towards the end of McPhail's time at Cardiff and the start of Wits's, but if we had him for about 5 years, but longer, like, oh man, they'd be a deadly combo.
Yeah. Right, back to the championship then. Talking about that 2004 and 2005 season, obviously once it got rebranded to the English Football Championship. What team won the title that season? Need a blood. I wouldn't have a clue if somebody'd asked me that.
So 2004-2005 season. I think the big hitters back in.
Very well supported club. Very large numbers. Home and away.
Oh, what was I think I know the answer to this one already, Ian. Using logic, I think I know this one. I think I know the answer to this one. I think using logic, I think I know it.
Paul's just put his guess in. Sunderland. Jamie says Sunderland. What's your guess?
Sunderland, Roy Keane, I think, wasn't it? Because Graham Kavanagh signed from.
Sunderland is the correct answer. Well done, guys.
Ooh, the next one then.
Back to you. To me, to you.
Who am I then? Do I write them down?
Yeah, well done. Go on, eh?
Berry. Mansfield.
Yeah.
True Alexander.
Yeah.
Bristol City.
Aidan Flint.
Cardiff City.
Not Aidan Flint. Bloody hell.
And West Ham.
West Ham. Bury, Mansfield. Not Lee Tomlin, was it?
No.
He played Premier League, Lee Tomlin, or no? Played Premier League for us?
Mm.
Can't remember.
I know he was at Peterborough for a few years, and he's wonderful at Peterborough. They never put the Premier League with him. So I think it was Warnock's. He might have been in the Premier League with us, actually, thinking about it. But he might not have played.
Oh, that's a great shout, Paul. That's a great shout. Paul's on fire.
He is, to be fair.
Are we moving on then? I'm
Yeah,
guessing
sadly.
that's the correct answer.
Paul spoilt didn't have it right.
Well done, Paul. Good
Fair
shout
play.
there, Nicky Maynard. Thinking back though, did he do much for us, Nicky Maynard?
No, it was brilliant for Bristol City, to be fair.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. When at West Ham, they had about 6 or 7 strikers in the box, didn't really play. Came to us, and I think he got injured, didn't he? And he was out there for a good while.
Yeah. Right. Since the 2004-2005 season, how many teams have won the championship?
Ooh. Right.
No, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm trying to count us all.
No, it's the thing with the buffering sign come up on here then. How many teams since it got rebranded 2004-2005? How many teams have won the championship? There's a part 2 to this question as well. I think that's just a stab in the dark, Paul, in it. 2004-2005. You said 24. It's not 24 years since then. 20 years ago. Rhys says 19. Jamie says 18.
I'm going to say 10.
I hope the source I got it from is up to date as well. It might have been added to, but I don't think so. So the correct answer, in fact, is 13. Unlucky for some. Graham was close with 11. Well done, great. Second part of that question then. 7 teams have won the championship on 2 occasions. Can you name any of the 7 teams who've won it on 2 occasions?
I think I have 2 at least a minute.
This is one we can all work, or you can all work together on this one. So get them in the chat. Type away, guys. Burnley, correct?
I think Wolves done it. Under Mick, and then under Mick and Nuno wanted to get both one done, didn't they?
Yeah, so Wolves is correct, and Burnley is correct.
Newcastle came down twice. I won it twice.
Newcastle, correct. Leeds are not in there. Jim. Southampton are not in there. Paul. Jamie, Leicester are in there. Buddy, correct.
Birmingham City.
Oh, did I say Birmingham?
Yeah. West Brom then, maybe. Your club for you. Oh, Norwich, you done it?
Norwich have done it.
Norwich done it, didn't they?
Think of one of the questions I asked you earlier. Most points.
Reading done it twice, have they?
Reading, yeah. There's one more to go.
Ooh.
We've had one team from the northeast.
Middlesbrough did it twice. Sunderland, Roy Keane and...
Sunderland, correct. Well done. All 7 named. So I'll read them out. So these 7 teams have all won the championship on 2 occasions: Burnley, Reading, Leicester, Newcastle, Norwich, Sunderland, and Wolves. Back to you, brother.
This player has played for Hibs, Derby,
Yeah.
Hibs, Derby, Wolves, Cardiff, Celtic.
Ledley?
No.
Hibs, Derby, Wolves.
Fun fact about this player as well. I knew he signed for us before it was announced because he was in Costco buying like 3 TVs he was.
Did he have a hot dog and a drink?
One of the boys seen him in and sent me a photo and a text message at the time.
It's a great shout again, Paul.
Flipping, he's on fire tonight. Fair play. Kenny Miller, yeah. Yeah, one of the boys messaged me at the time. Have a look who's in Costco buying TVs. And there's a photo of Kenny Miller, so we all kind of knew that he was signed for Cardiff. And when they were talking about there was a big signing going to be announced tomorrow, we kind of knew who it was that we did.
He scored a few goals for us, but I don't think he set the world alight, did he?
He struggled with penalties, didn't he?
Yeah, great player in Scotland in his day, though, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah. And to be fair, mind, his link-up play was his best asset for us, really.
Yeah.
He brought others into play and we got goals from around him, which was great.
Right, moving on to my next question. Which team has spent the longest amount of time in the second tier of English football? So the first division and obviously the championship. So the championship. You happy you got an answer?
I know this one. We spoke this one earlier, didn't we?
Graham says West Bromwich Albion. Nottingham Forest says Bristol City.
They've had a fantastic season in the Premier League this year, haven't they?
Yeah, really good. I love the fact that Chairman is in the tunnel after every game, win, lose or draw, shaking their hands. I just think, that's awesome, I think, for the owner to be doing that.
Exactly. I know it shows that they care about the club, doesn't it? I mean, I don't know what that feels like, so it must feel a good feeling for their fans.
Yeah, 100%, but 100%. And they made it through to the semi-final of the FA Cup as well, haven't they now?
Yeah. Penalties, they beat, Fulham?
No, Palace beat Fulham, didn't they?
Was it Palace? I don't know who they beat. But yeah, I think they're in the semis, aren't they? It's Forest, Man City. But yeah, Forest, Man City there. In the semis now.
Rhys says Preston. Jamie says Borough. Paul says Cardiff City. Paul continues to be on fire. The correct answer is, in fact, our beloved Cardiff City.
This is a hard one, also. This is one.
What do you mean this one's a hard one?
Again, all the other ones, people probably remember. This one's going to be like. It was a very short spell, really. But this player played with Shrewsbury, Bristol Rovers, Sunderland, Mansfield, Pompey, Cardiff.
How far back are we going with this one?
Oh, God, I think now. I'd say about 2008 to 2012, maybe, somewhere around that time. And I believe it was a loan spell as well, it was. It wasn't a permanent signing, it was a loan spell, this player was.
Oh, he's done it again.
Fair play.
Poor, fair play, bud. He's had his Weetabix. So you haven't been on, he's been on the bay again on that piss, isn't he? Full of it tonight, he is. Full of it tonight. Fair play, Paul. Right, we'll move on to mine then. Who has the longest unbeaten run in the championship, and how many games?
Oh.
That's a great comment there from Jamie. Paul, you need to go on Mastermind, mate. What's your specialist subject? Who am I? I reckon he's probably good at Guess Who, Paul, isn't he?
I'm trying to think. This is... Oh...
They're not in the championship at the moment. Paul, you must have Google next to you or something tonight. Paul says Reading 33. Reading 34, says Jamie. Paul says he saved everything from other quizzes. Fair play to you, but memory like a goldfish. The correct answer was Reading and 33 games.
I feel thinking Reading because the 106 points they had, so obviously they weren't beaten much, were they? So no. I just didn't have no idea how long they went on for us all.
Right, back to you, brother.
This one has been easy, I think. Malky Mackay's favourite person this was. So if we've been to some live events, I think one person mentioned it before previously as well. But they play for Bolton, Reading, Borough, Wigan, Watford, and Cardiff.
Bolton, Reading.
I'm sure a few ex-players have said this person was Malky's favourite. No matter what he did, it was fantastic.
Bolton, Reading, Borough, Wigan. No idea, but position?
Left back.
Bennett? No. Chris Barker?
No, it was after Barker, before Bennett.
Taylor, Paul says.
Andrew Taylor.
Andrew Taylor.
a few ex-players have said he's to make he's to Mark, you put a clip up on the screen and it'd be a simple fire pass. He would stop and go, "That's how you do it, lads. That's how you pass the ball. Look at how well he's done that." So he used to call him Andrew Mackay did it.
Right. Which striker is the all-time leading goal scorer in the Championship? So which striker has scored the most goals since the Championship has been going? Cardiff fans hate him as well.
That could be anything, let's be honest.
Yeah.
See, I've got a guess, but I don't think he's right.
So I'm going to give you a little clue.
I'll say my guess before you get the clues. I'm thinking Billy Sharp.
Good guess, good guess. Anybody else want to guess any advances on Billy Sharp? No. The correct answer is, in fact, Billy Sharp. Well done, bud.
Fair play.
How many have you got left, bud?
2 left I got.
Go for it.
This is a tougher one now, this is.
Oh, fucking hell.
So this player's played for Stockport, Reading, Rotherham, Rochdale, Bolton, Wigan, Cardiff.
Jordan Hugo. Yeah. What time frame are we looking on this bugger?
So I'd say 2015, 16, I want to say.
Position?
Striker. Ball's on it again. He's got it.
Lafondra, Adam. Good work. Good work, Paul. Right, here we go. Question number 10 for me. Who was the youngest goal scorer, or who is the youngest goal scorer in Championship history? And how old was he?
Oh, this is a tough one.
I can give you a clue and tell you the club he plays for if you want to.
Oh. If you want to.
Sunderland. You're never going to guess who's put a question in there. Or put the answer in there.
No way.
Paul has gone for Bellingham. Correct. 16 years, 2 months, and 2 days.
Would not be my guess. I wouldn't have.
Right, let's finish up on yours, buddy, and I got 2 to go after you then.
This is a bit easier. Swindon, Reading, Huddersfield, Rotherham, and Cardiff.
Danny Ward. Yeah.
Nope.
Renamote. No.
Nope.
That one's not Jordan Hugo.
No. Do you want a clue?
That's my guesses. I'm out.
Probably one of
Morris.
Ollie's best signings, probably.
One of whose?
Ollie's.
Sean Morrison. Paul's gone for. Surprise, surprise. Fair play. Right, 2 questions left before we start wrapping up, guys. If there's anything you want to ask us in the chat before we do wrap up, let us know. Who, or what as well, I suppose. Who is the championship record transfer? So what's the name of the individual and how much?
That was sold or bought the championship for?
Bought then. Who spent the most money in? I can tell you the team if you want, if I might potentially help give people a clue. I'd be honest, I've never heard of this guy in my life.
Well, didn't Blackburn sell like Adam Morton for £20 million last season?
I don't know. They might have sold him. Did another championship club buy him? So how much was the record transfer?
Is it championship? Is it?
Yeah. So.
Oh, right.
Like Cardiff, if Cardiff spent 15 million, that would be. Do you know what I mean?
So Fulham paid like £11 million for Ross McCormack, didn't they? I think it was.
I don't know.
So
that's not the right answer. So the team who spent the money is Burnley, and they spent £16 million.
Oh. No, we sold Bobby Reed for like £8 million, Paul. I think we bought him for £8 million, sold him for £8 million, we did. Or was it 8 or 10? Burnley.
Like I said, I never heard of this player before, but that's nothing to do with me because I don't really follow many other clubs, to be fair.
It wasn't Obafemi, was it?
No.
Trafford, the keeper?
No Trafford, no.
Oh.
Surname begins with a T.
Oh. Oh, Tarkowski. I had to say. James Tarkowski, was it?
No.
No.
It's not Woods, Paul. Mike Tressor. Have you ever heard of him?
No.
No, that's the answer. Mike Tressor. Tressor. Googling him now.
Yeah, see who he is. I thought you said that to be from Championship.
No, the championship record thing, like, so I don't
know.
Oh,
right. I get you. My bad. I hadn't heard him anyway, but still.
Right, last question of the night before we wrap it up. What is the biggest championship win? It's happened twice, the scoreline. But what's the biggest win?
Probably Applegate Sisters, wasn't it?
It didn't actually.
Oh. Is this a modern era one?
can't remember. I don't think it was loads. It wasn't years and years ago. I haven't written the years down. But the teams who lost were Birmingham and Hull. Bournemouth beat Birmingham and Wigan beat Hull by the same scoreline.
I say 9 as well.
Paul says 7. Jonathan says 9. Jamie says 9. Rhys David Evans says 9. Rhys Lasky says 8. He's in the middle. And Rhys is correct. Rhys Lasky, 8-0. That concludes our quiz for tonight. Happy days. Some tough questions in there tonight, Pat.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Fair play. Enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was all right. Good crack, wasn't it? Good crack. So I believe we are back Saturday. You're not travelling to QPR on the weekend, but you?
No, working Saturday, so I'll be coming straight from work and jumping straight on you. So
yeah, I'm not travelling either Saturday, unfortunately. I don't know if I'll get another away one in now before the end of the season, if I'm honest. But you never know. Spur of the moment, if there's tickets going, sometimes it's, imagine having to go to Norwich your last game of the season and needing something on that. Like, that'd be sick, wouldn't it?
One of the boys is on about going there for it. And that'd be funny. I don't think we've got the mentality to do that. I think we'd crumble before that if that was the case. Sick to know.
Yeah, I'm not. I wouldn't want it to go to the last game of the season, really. And but then again, I suppose you've always got a chance, haven't you? If you, I don't know.
I just knew it. It's like, was it 7 cup finals left? Like the games are ticking down and the points seem ticking up, and it's just, it's like a horror movie right now.
Yeah. The QPR game is sold out the weekend. Gray, you are right, buddy. So again, fair play to the travelling supporters. Always support them, thick or thin. Fair play. Thank you very much for tuning in tonight, guys. Me and Rhys will be back, like we said, 9 o'clock on Saturday evening. A couple of things, obviously, before we do go. If you can, like and subscribe to the Cardiff City World, that'll be brilliant. If you want to become a member, you can do so via Cardiff City World. There's a link there. You can support the channel. I think it's less than the price of a cup of coffee a month, which allows Sai then to keep the channel going. Content 7 days a week for the fans, by the fans. So happy days. And the last thing then, just from me, is just to push the Glen Loovens night on April the 25th down at Splott Cons in Cardiff. That'll be another great night. We've had a few shows down there now, and Jordan and Carly are brilliant hosts. It's been we've had a really good couple of nights down here. Looking forward to that one. But are you?
I can't wait, honestly. Again, I get drunk at all these nights, but I have a great laugh as well. Yeah. So I just can't wait to see everyone again, and I just chill out, have a good laugh, watch a show unfold. I mean, it's just great, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah. And, in fairness to say, the tickets are more than reasonable, and I think there was a couple of VIP ones this time for 20 quid. But, the main tickets then, should we say then, are a tenner, which is, this day and age, is cheap as chips, isn't it?
It is, and I know I've seen some people say, there's no one to go with. If you're on your own, just go. Again, we're all there. They can sit with us again. We normally have a table or a row of tables where people can just join us if they want to do it on their own. It's just, even if we've got no one to go with, to show up, it's well worth it, honestly. Again,
and you can see Craig dancing afterwards as well, and that'll make anybody's night.
Honestly, the moves he was pulling at, I think it was the lady night, wasn't it? The moves he was pulling, fair play to him.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're great nights. If you're on your own, if you're with friends, wherever, it doesn't matter. It's just, everyone's there for the same thing. Because Glen Loovens was part of something that was special to us all. So again, just show up, you can have a pint. It's good. Honestly, I can't recommend them enough. But I'm glad he keeps them small as well, if I'm honest, because it's more intimate as well, isn't it? It's a lot more intimate. Yeah,
100%. Right, top man, I shall speak to you before Saturday anyway. But for those in the chat, hopefully we'll be back with a big smile Saturday night. But nothing wouldn't surprise me if we didn't. But thank you very much for tuning in. Much appreciated. No star. Have a good one, guys. Top man.